What's up, soul family and my baddies? Today I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and we're going to talk about when you're dealing with obsessive energy, or if you're dealing with someone who cannot stop obsessing over you, or if you're dealing with a situation where you feel like you're being stalked, you're dealing with a peeping Tom, or if you're dealing with someone who does not know when to let go. This is highly, highly important. This message is going to help. Trust and believe when I tell you this, okay? Now, we all seen different episodes, whether it's Fatal Attraction, whether it is, I think it was another show I seen on ID. I think it was like Deadly Affairs and stuff like that. Whenever you are encountering someone who does not know how to stop, okay? When you're dealing with someone like that, you have to understand this, and I want you to understand this clearly, okay? Anytime that you are encountering something like that, you have to find ways to defend yourself, especially if you're dealing with someone who's abusive, if you're dealing with someone who follows you, tracks you down, who send other people to spy on you, peeping Toms, anybody, okay? This message is important to really tune into, okay? You may be a woman who has a child, okay? And this type of stuff is so crucial because you do not want to get stuff like either your new person involved, or if you're still with the child's father, you want to protect yourself at all costs, especially if you feel like you're being attacked in some form or fashion, okay? And there's so many different ways a person can continuously stalk you, follow you, harass you, and I want y'all to know this type of stuff you need to take in this information. If you're a person who cannot afford self-defense classes, because it's different classes you can take. You can take karate, you can go to the gun range, or if you are in a situation where you do not know how to get out of a situation, okay? After you have reported this, after you have speaked on certain situations like this several times, this type of thing that you need to know, okay? Now, let's just say that you are so happen to be in a relationship with a person, okay? And they are constantly putting their hands on you. You do not want to get to the point where you want to, quote unquote, kill them or off them or anything like that. But you do not want to find yourself alone with that person too often, because that's one of the things that will put you in grave danger, okay? So that is one of the things that for sure that you have to make sure that you know about yourself. How's your energy when you're around that person? Because you feel that in your stomach when someone is trying to put you in grave danger. All right? So let's move on. Now, one of the things that I highly recommend is that you always keep some level of self-defense somewhere in your home, somewhere hidden. If you are dealing with someone who goes in through your stuff, through your belongings, they spy on you, because I'm gonna tell you something, ladies, America don't even like spies. So why would you want to put up with a spy in your home, especially if you are being intimate with that person and they're constantly putting you in situations where you feel like you have to always defend yourself? It is highly important to know how to defend yourself in those situations. Me personally, I don't mind a lock and a sock, all right? But not everybody keeps a lock, but if you so happen to know where a lock can be, please don't hesitate, all right? Because people are dangerous. And when you have given a person who is a narcissist or a psychopath or a sociopath too much power, you have to defend yourself at all costs. So if you so happen to be to the point where you have to wait till everything, the smoke is cleared out, you done fed them, they done fed you, you loving on them, you rubbing their feet, but you know in the back of their mind they are dangerous and they're dangerous to your mental health, knock their ass out. I mean it. So please take heed to what I'm saying to you. I apologize for the noise. But if anytime that you are encountering someone who is highly dangerous and you are scared for your life and you feel like you have nobody to run to, it's very imperative that you find ways to defend yourself, okay? Don't be afraid to go to the shooting range. Don't be afraid to go to the shooting range. Don't be afraid to purchase you a weapon to shoot. Don't be afraid to shoot that motherfucker. Okay? And I'm not trying to be an instigator, but it's more so of self-defense. Like I said, this video is about self-defense. When you are a woman, you have to protect you and your child, or you yourself and your own well-being at all costs. All right? If somebody puts you in a situation when you're in the middle of nowhere and they feel like they have to do something to you to prove that they are, in power, but is harming you in some form or fashion, don't be afraid to leave their ass stranded. Do not be afraid. You are in danger. Okay? They bleeding, so what? Don't go back and get them. Make their ass walk. Okay? They went as far as hurting you or putting you in a situation where your child is being they're witnessing these type of things. That type of behavior is not acceptable at all, period. Okay? If you're dealing with somebody who's popping up at your home and they're unwelcome, don't be afraid to defend yourself. I don't care what it is. Get you the sharpest knife. I don't care. Do what you got to do. If you got a pistol in your home, don't just shoot the air. Shoot his leg. Don't pistol play. If you're going to pull it out, use it. Don't act like you the shit. Be with the shit. Okay? Because nobody is not that powerful to put you in that situation. If you're in a situation where a person feel like they got to go 90 miles per hour and speeding through cars, got you scared, screaming, guess what? Don't be afraid to snatch that motherfucker steering wheel. They want to play with your life, play with both y'all life. Don't just play with killing me. Let's get it over with already. And that's the thing about it. If somebody want to play dangle your life like it's some type of what's the word I'm looking for? Mistletoe. They want to dang your life like a mistletoe. Guess what? Kiss their ass goodbye. Okay? Because when you're going through something like that, people say they don't want to. I don't want to go to jail and I don't want to die. Well, you already dead. You putting up with that. You're mentally dead. You're killing yourself. So why not? People like that is afraid to die. They may not tell you that, but it's the truth. Now, I know I mentioned something about a lock and a sock. You ain't got to beat them till they dead. And you sure don't have to pull it out right then when they start whooping your ass. When they get to putting their hand on you, like I said, play it off cool. Play it off cool. Smile. Act like everything gonna be all right. You need something, baby? All right, honey. Anything? All right. And playing with your life ain't always somebody whooping your ass. Somebody play with your health. All right, okay, honey. Anything you need. As soon as they go to sleep real good. All that. Bat, all that. You got it. You got to. You got to defend yourself. You can't be weak when you're dealing with certain people. Okay? Because that ain't nothing to play with. Now, let me put the balance in this situation, because I know there's a whole lot of guys out there like, why would she condone violence on her channel like that? First of all, you wouldn't want nobody playing with your mama. What you want your mama to do, constantly get her ass whooped? Or you want her to pull that pistol? Let's look at the reality here. Just like that's somebody's son, guess what? That's somebody's mama. And if you don't want nobody playing with your mama, then don't do that. Where's the lie? Now, if you the type of person that don't like your mama to the point where you okay with that type of stuff, that's personal. If you got a daughter, guess what? You don't want nobody playing with your daughter, your niece, your cousin, none of that. Got to know how to defend yourself. You ain't going to always run for their beck and call. So, It is what it is. And then for the mother, be like, why would she want to condone that hurting people's son like that? First of all, I'm not condoning a woman to hurt every man that she get in, because there's good men out there. There's men out there that don't mind being there for that woman, taking care of that woman, that will never put their hand on a woman unless that woman put their hand on them. There are good men out there. However, if you know that you got a son that got a chemical imbalance going on, okay, you done had this talk with them several times, and they cannot wrap their mind around the fact that this is the only way that they know how to love, then you got to prepare for the worst. Get them some help. If you love them, get them some help. Allow them to see psychological help. There's places out there for that. Allow them to see a therapist. Don't let them go around hurting people's kids. That's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's niece. So I'm going to wrap this up. Just know that I love y'all. That's all the message that I have for y'all today. Stay healthy. Stay blessed. Stay humble. But most of all, peace.